Why do you think the traps laid at State House by the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua have failed to nab the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga from joining government?
What is happening in this country, and if leaders don't see it, they will be lost. The young people are resetting the political arithmetic of this nation. And young people are not necessarily interested in our political narratives. Neither are they interested in our tribal organization or reorganization. And young people are pushing for agenda-based politics and economic emancipation in the country. They are looking at the resources that they are putting in the main pot, and they are looking as to how that resource is being utilized. The issue of how government is organized today, in what many are calling the bread-based government, has nothing to do with the traps or no traps. It has everything to do with the Gen Z awakening. When Gen Z spoke, when the young people spoke in June last year and in the better part of 2024, this country was awakened. The organization today you see in government and the reorganization has nothing to do with the goodwill, with the favors. It has nothing to do with killing tribalism by the topmost leaders in this country. It has everything to do with trying to mitigate the impact and the effect of the young people's agitation. Unfortunately, the response that the political class is giving to the agitation by the young people is rudderless. It's completely lost. You see, you have had many politicians talk of the first time, for the first time, for the first time. Everything is now today for the first time. We have a Luo Nyanza, what you have, but that is tokenism, and young people are not going to be taking that. What young people are asking for is just policies that are going to work in this nation. It is not who is now appointed as what. It doesn't matter. By the way, and where we are going, it will not matter who is the president of the Republic of Kenya. What will matter is, once you are given that role, can you then be able to deliver for the benefit of every other Kenyan? What you find today happening is we have a government that came through persuasion, and Kenyans were persuaded. But this government cannot remain in power through persuasion anymore. Our government has now chosen to take intimidation, arrogance. It has taken now to use of force unnecessarily to remain in power. And that in itself is disgusting. It is what Kenyans are saying, we do not want this. Look, for example, when government is pressed very hard to deliver and to reorganize its policy so that they serve the Kenyans, what is the narrative that is now being fomented in government? It is a narrative of regionalism, that this region is a problem in this government. This region, this tribe is the one giving this government problems. But they're hiding their heads in the sand because the problem is not a region. And young people are not interested. They know very well that a Kikuyu young man and a Luo young man are not enemies at all. And when now the young people have discovered this, the political class is running helter-skelter.
And then are you proud? Because if you look at what you have described here, it's hardly a proud record. And you are a member of that political class in the country at the moment.
Yes.
How then do you run away from the very same problems that you have helped create, which has led to divisions in this country, and the sudden resurgence and the realization by the young people that it's you, the political class, who are leading this country to the abyss and on cliff edge?
Indeed, I can tell you I am extremely embarrassed myself to actually be part of this political class, because what is happening in the political class today, I can tell you, is nothing than a circus. And personally, I have had my point of reflection, especially from what happened on 25th of June. We were trapped somewhere in an upper floor space with my brother here, even though him being the chairman of security, one of the security dockets in this country and in the parliament, with the majority leader in the Senate. We were with them there, and I hoped when they were trying to get safety, they would also advise me on how to go with them. They abandoned me there, and both of them hid and left me there alone. And of course, that's when a lot of things rang in my mind. That, John, you are on your own in this.
Yeah.
And whatever decisions you make, and whatever political arrangement you have in your mind, yeah, it must be something that is pro-people. And I can tell you, for me, the happenings of last year, yeah, have changed many things about how I view things.
Okay.
And I can tell you, I decided.
That includes listening to the people?
Indeed.
Because minutes away, Honorable Kagusha, to just put some flesh on the bone, is before the lawmakers had scampered for safety, yeah, you voted. You were dead against what the people said, yeah, is a bill that contains punitive tax proposals. Please do not vote for it. Yeah. You went on to vote for it. What then informed your decision not to listen to the people and vote for a bill that the people of Mukurweini told you, that it's punitive? Please don't.
I can tell you this. We have had a lot of faith, or we had personally. I woke up very early in the morning, every other day, to come here to speak for this, our government.
It's not, that's not the question.
Look at this. Look at this. No, it's okay. I'll explain. I get what you're saying. I'm coming there.
Because of time,
I'm coming there.
It's a very straightforward question.
No, yeah,
that morning when you headed to Parliament.
What I'm saying is this.
Okay, let me ask you the question.
No, I got the question.
Okay.
Let me
Please answer the question.
Yes. Then. Yes. So what I'm saying is this. Whatever the case, as Kagusha, I had my point of reflection. Are you getting? And I have asked myself, what really is a point of representation? Are you getting? From even what happened that time? Because what I was looking for were resources, are you getting, for Mukurweini people. I came here and explained to them. But at the same time, I have come to learn, when the people tell you, yes, Kagusha, you are looking for resources for us today, but as of now, we don't want those resources. As of now, what we want you is to take this direction. At that point, as a politician, I thought maybe what I think is important is actually important. But now I have come to learn that you must listen to the people, and what they tell you, especially after they have elected you, that is actually what is more important. Okay. And that is why I'm telling you, I have had my point of reflection. I have had my point of, self-interrogation. And I made my choice. I made my decision that listening to the people is core. Okay. And that is why, as we move on, I have to pursue policies that are pro-people. I have to listen to what the people actually want us to do. Are you getting?
Thank you.
I just want to say this, because I'm finding this very disturbing. The direction that our government has taken is fomenting a security crisis in this country.